All right, we're live. Let's set the scene. Let's introduce ourselves. Nick Niehaus, Chuck Walter. Welcome to another season of Chatterbox Bearcats. And for the Nebraska fans that infiltrate live, good to see you, everyone. For those of you that are looking to watch the post-game reaction, you can skip ahead to the end of this or watch our reactions live to the end of this game. But it's 2017 in favor of Nebraska. We got 2 minutes left. Cincinnati's got to go 90 yards. Feels a lot like the Texas Tech game last year, where I feel like I stayed up till about 1 a.m. Eastern time. Niehaus, how we doing? Welcome to a new season, my man.
Yeah, welcome. We're not doing great. We're not doing great.
We could be worse, right?
Could be worse. We're live for the final drive, man. We wouldn't be doing this if we were dead. No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, we don't get to do that much. We don't get to run the intro video much.
No, it feels like the Texas Tech game because it's super late, but quite the opposite because the offense has been abysmal tonight. So, hey, let's see how we do in this final drive. 2-minute warning. Sorsby's got the ball. The passing game has been awful, and here we are relying on the passing game most likely. I mean, you're not going to be able to run it down the field, are you?
I just feel disaster already coming. You cut out for like 5 seconds there, and I'm like, I already feel like my internet's just going to go down. 10 seconds left. Bearcats at the 10-yard line. But yeah, commercial break right now. Let's kind of recap how this thing went. Since he took the early 3-0 lead, Nebraska went up 13-3. Since he climbs back into it, scoring a touchdown, a Sorsby rush. Nebraska goes back up on top. Third down conversions, a fourth down conversion. That's kind of the story of the game. Since he just can't get him off the field, Nebraska's had just a huge margin advantage in time of possession. But 2017, Sorsby, another great running drive. He finished it off. He showed some balls tonight, man. Some balls, despite not actually really connecting on many balls. 35 yards through the air, no touchdowns, no interceptions. But let's enjoy the end of this thing together, Niehaus.
Yeah, am I better now? I had ESPN streaming on my laptop, which is 15 years old. On the monitor.
You gotta update.
I gotta upgrade. So I went to my cell phone. Era.
It's not as bad as being in the streaming world without a microphone, which will happen from time to time. But hey, get the kinks out week 1 at midnight Eastern time before we fire up the show.
But I'm better now, though, right? I'm better now.
Yeah. We're smooth sailing at this point. I don't know about the Bearcats, but we're smooth sailing. Who's kind of been the most impressive cat to stick out to you? I've liked Tawi Walker from what we've seen in his 7 carries for 53 yards. Some nice work by the offensive line. I think Joe Cotton looks nice out there. And then defensively, I think the safeties are swarming, but our pass coverage is still kind of Raiola is just picking us apart he's carving us like a Thanksgiving turkey. 33 of 42, 243, 2 touchdowns. Coverage early was not nearly tight enough, and he was just picking us apart. But, hey, we're in it. All right, 2017, Cats have it. Am I in front of you, by the way?
He just got tackled. Who is that? Is that Cyrus Allen?
How did I end up behind you?
Because I went to my cell phone. Because the connection
Cyrus Allen picks it up. He's at the 32-yard line. I'm going to need you to pause it for about half a second. Actually, we're live. All right, minute 55 to go. Bearcats can tie it up with a field goal. Sorsby over the middle, nothing. Tie it up with a field goal. That's scary. I know Rustic's got a leg, but do you trust a field goal as time expires?
Chuck, we're within 2 minutes of a half. I don't trust anything that's going on. I mean, we saw it again in the first half. It's just disaster.
Half,
it's just disaster.
The first half disasters. We've never been in many moments to showcase it at end of games. Although we did have a clock management malfunction, I think, to end the year against TCU. So, all right, here we go. Sorsby looking, going to the sticks. He's got Cyrus Allen at the 38-yard line.
All right, we're synced up.
Third down. Got to pick up the first down, but there's no timeout. So really at this point, down and distance doesn't matter. You just gotta start moving. Flags, let me guess, due to the crowd, offensive false start here. What are they going to call?
I don't know. We can't hear it now, can we? They're showing Joe Cotton. Hey, they're finally showing Satterfield. Is that his first time being on the screen tonight?
He hasn't got much screen time.
He
I
hasn't
don't know
gotten
what
any.
that's all about. They've showed a lot of rule.
False start. Unbelievable. I mean, that could be the story of the game right there is the false starts. 3 third-down false starts in the first half.
Yeah, the crowd made a difference. Nebraska, it looks like a Chiefs game. They're showing the aerial shot right now, and it literally looks like a Chiefs game. They did their part. Why a home game is probably the most difficult road venue in college football. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, we're getting paid, man.
All right, 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 now. God, that was huge. Sorsby and shotgun.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete pass. We'll go down to the final play. We all know how this ends. All right, Niehaus, you ready for a show?
Well, hold up now. Come on. Let's wait one play. Let's wait one play.
It's
no.
over.
No. We're waiting one play.
This is why I'm happy in life, and the rest of you hosts, are pulling your hair out. It's because I've accepted it.
We got a timeout. We're alive, Chuck. We're alive. All right.
They're just icing fans at this point.
That's okay. No. Down to the final whistle.
We're alive. We're not well.
We're not well. We are not well. I was about 5 minutes into this game, and I was like, I don't think I'm emotionally ready for another football and basketball season. I mean, I've been happy for the last 5 months. I can see the show has caused a lot of turmoil in my life, honestly. And
it's just a lot of losing. It's been a lot of losing.
It's a lot. And I'm like, I tweet a ton during the game, and sometimes I have to catch myself and be like, am I way too negative? And then I'm like, well, there has been nothing to be positive about in the last 2 years. So,
hey, moral victory, keeping it close with Nebraska. It's there have been opportunities to take a stranglehold on the momentum in this game, and we'll talk about that after. But dropped interceptions, scoop and score opportunities. The disaster class at the end of the first half. Dude. Go back a year ago or whatever, where they decide to move this game to Arrowhead. I mean, that clearly has some sort of effect,
lost.
As little as it sounds. All right, 4th and 7. Don't say anything, Niehaus. I'm going to watch this live. Sorsby takes the snap. How will we be hurt? First down. Wow, move the sticks.
Let's go, Chuck. Let's go. You were about to start the show, Chuck. Come on.
It's called reverse jinx, Niehaus.
Okay.
Reverse jinx.
Okay. All right.
That's
Ye of little faith, Chuck. Come on.
Sorsby, shotgun.
Go.
Does it with his legs again, man. He's got some wheels.
Dude, we're so in this, Chuck.
All right,
we're so in this.
We're about 10 yards
We
away.
are so in this.
I kind of forgot we needed a field goal. That's all we needed.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, we're so screwed.
Yeah, come on.
Well, 4th and 7, dude. Like,
And Sorsby we trust,
he
Chuck.
Had 35 yards before that pass.
Oh, God.
This is actually an elite game. This is why I said, though, we don't go live until the final seconds, Niehaus. It's because if this game goes into overtime, we may be here for like an hour and a half.
That's okay. That's okay.
Sorsby shotgun.
Oh my
looking
goodness.
Right, and he just threw it to no man's land.
Who was that to? What happened there? Oh, look at him smiling. Somebody missed an assignment there, or missed a route, messed up a route. Hey, there's Satterfield again.
You can tell by that face.
I love how they go to Satterfield in the final 2 minutes, like 8 times, just to catch up quota.
They finally got a camera on the other side of the field.
We had a Rayola documentary this whole game.
Not much Taylor Swift, though, which is shocking.
That is shocking.
Say her name a few times
for
SEO purposes.
Yeah, we need to get Taylor Swift, our biggest donor, some more screen time.
Sorsby, all right. Option keeper, picks up the first. Dude can run.
He's also tough. He is tough. My
He's
goodness.
A junkyard dog.
He is. He is a tough quarterback.
And we thought he was a finesse guy to start last year, and there's not a lot of finesse about him. It's kind of just gritty, not pretty. Let's see a good ball.
Oh, that's a flag.
That should be.
There it is.
Flags.
Let's
there we go.
Laundry. Come on.
Laundry, baby.
Come on.
Hey, Niehaus.
We are alive.
Come on, Cats.
We are alive, Chuck. Come on. If we somehow pull this off, I don't even know. Oh, is that on us?
Dude, if we...
Okay. I got people in the comments saying PI offense. Is that a Nebraska
holding
fan?
on the defense. By the way, Niehaus, I don't know if you've ordered yours yet,
Oh,
but I got my Joe Royer wig.
God.
So I'm hoping that in OT he scores a game-winning touchdown.
I was going to say, you should have saved that for more than 2 targets on the, or 3 targets on the game.
We're going to be whipping that out quite a bit this season.
All right.
We hope.
All right.
All right. Sorsby at the 34-yard line of Nebraska. There's 41 seconds left. It's 4th and 10.
Oh my God. Oh,
I told you, Niehaus. I told you they weren't going to win this game. Interception. Nebraska fans going crazy. And that is all she wrote. I just want to I want to see if there's any late laundry. Last time we were at Arrowhead, remember, Bengals, there was some late laundry. But looks like that's going to do it.
Dude.
Shall we do a show?
We have to.
We're used to these, right? We technically don't have to. Technically, we could just be like, well, that was our show.
No, I want to do the show. I got plenty to say.
Yeah, no, I do too. The texts are already coming in. Fire Scott
I had no idea. That is
we lost
crazy.
to Nebraska first game. Let's pump the brakes a bit, but let's vent.
They only allow 40,000 into tiny Nippert Stadium.
They say nothing good in life comes easy.
You had to buy football tickets to get basketball tickets. And basketball is the hot ticket because Bob Huggins had the Bearcats rolling.
Program that was rumored to be disbanding about 15, 20 years ago after some huge losses.
They say the longer you have to wait for something, the more you'll appreciate it when that someday comes.
Caught! Touchdown, Armand Benz!
We thought the moment had arrived,
They are in the playoff.
only to find out the moment's been too big.
Hey, go to hell.
At the end of the day, it's a business.
Present day, nobody believes in this team.
Scott Satterfield, no answers at the moment.
But with this program, the best things have come when you least expect it.
Number 1, let's go!
And the Bearcats are up 16-0 in South Bend.
Get any idea about this program? The Bearcats?
Welcome to the only Bearcats call-in show on YouTube. Coming at you live after every single game. This is Chatterbox Bearcats.
Damn you, Scott. Damn you. Welcome, everyone, into Chatterbox Bearcats. We have a final score from Kansas City. Actually, not final yet per the ESPN feed, but I'm just going to go ahead and assume that I'm not going to be that Michigan State or that Lansing reporter years ago that's like, yeah, Michigan won the game. And in reality, there was he fumbles the ball. I think, yes, end of fourth. The knee was taken, and the Bearcats are 0-1. Chuck, Walter, Nick Niehaus, this is Chatterbox Bearcats. We break down the good, the bad, and the ugly. There was a little bit of good, plenty of bad, and my God, are things ugly in Clifton, as this show has just turned into therapy session. Typically on Saturdays, today we provide you one midweek. Niehaus, opening thought on what you saw unravel in a very loud stadium full of Nebraska fans, but a UC home game.
Chuck, this game was lost the second that we found out that it was going to be played at Arrowhead Stadium. An absolute abomination that this was technically or whatever supposed to be a home game. 75,000 Nebraska fans. We had 3 false starts on third downs in the first half. That killed us. Not to mention the missed opportunities when it came to the turnovers. A fumble that we should have dove on. A pick 6 that we should have had. And then the third fumble, which would have been a tough play, but still, that's 3 near turnovers that we didn't get. False starts, missed opportunities. The fact that we're playing on the road at a home game, ugly. An absolute joke. An absolute joke.
Yeah, I didn't really think about the I should have, considering Arrowhead's considered the loudest stadium ever, and Nebraska fans were solely going to fill it up. And I just didn't assume what kind of a factor it could play in the game. But that was like your difference. I hope the Bearcats are enjoying the $6 million, and we need all the money we can get. But that was a poverty program move to essentially give away a home game and play it entirely on the road. I mean, that was a Nebraska home game. And look, we've seen a lot of Huskers fans in the comments like, we would have traveled that distance. Why aren't you traveling that distance? It's because not many people believe in the head coach. See Notre Dame 5 years ago when things were rolling. There was plenty of Bearcat Red in attendance, but people are still a little iffy on the product that they saw. And granted, there were some good moments late. It got a little interesting, but for the majority of that game with like 6 minutes left or 8 minutes left or whatever, when Nebraska's just kind of picking at your heart, I'm sitting there thinking I would have rather gone to that Reds game in Bristol, you know, and just seen it rained out and they ran out of hot dogs. You were eating beans, sandwiches, and buns. I would have rather seen that shit than what we saw tonight. For a minute there, when they showed Taylor Swift on screen, I was like, I can't believe Kelsey brought her to watch some Satterfield football. But there was some good from today's game that I do want to get into. And the nice thing is, we declared this a must-win game. Season's over. No, the good thing is you face a little adversity on the road early against a team that may actually be pretty good. We'll see. And this means nothing in today's football landscape where if we win the Big 12, we're in the playoff. This isn't like years in the past where you need style points early. It truly means nothing in that regard. So that's my positive spin, but negative spin, man. We keep losing.
God. Chuck, I don't want to like put a damper, and you know how I am with my emotions and all of that. So I don't want this to be as taken as gospel, but
very even keeled. You stay on your skis.
Yeah. Like we're not winning the Big 12. I mean, we had 69 passing yards. 69 passing yards.
You just told me to believe like 5 minutes ago when we were watching the game together.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Despite what could have been a win, was an awful showing tonight offensively. I will say, if you want to get the positives out, the defense looked good. The tackling is elite tackling by our defense. I mean, Sanks had an amazing third down stop, open field tackle. Harrison basically saved us 4 points by tackling that humongous fullback or tight end or whoever that guy was. And then they get a false start, kick a field goal. Like Christian Harrison saved us with an amazing tackle there. Like the tackling's great. Let's get that out of the way. The bad is just the offense. Like we've been talking about the wide receivers all offseason about how we were stuck with 6 5'9" wide receivers last year and how we thought that was the problem. We had, I mean, again, like no passes downfield completed. I mean, maybe a couple, but none that I remember. 69 yards. Joe Royer, 3 targets, 3 catches for 11 yards. It's ugly. It's ugly, Chuck. Well, what's the answer?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Many would say a new head coach, but we'll wait because they're not going to fire him after one loss to Nebraska and Kansas City, losing by 3. But Sorsby, 13 of 25, 69 yards, had an interception, was great on the ground, 13 for 96, 2 touchdowns, has a little alpha in him. I like Brendan Sorsby. We'll get into some of the things he did well today. Had a few passes that he definitely could have completed, but his receivers did not help him out. Tawi Walker, 7 for 53 yards. Evan Pryor got the first carries of the game. Then we didn't see much of him, 5 of 29. Cincy very effective on the ground, 30 carries for 202 yards and 2 touchdowns, but again, just 69 catches on 13 receptions through the air. Difference in this game. Let's start with time of possession. I would say that was pretty massive. It was total 39 minutes to 20. Cincy's defense was on the field all damn day. And then turnovers, UC had 2 of them compared to Nebraska's 0. Cincy had a chance to fall on one and to take one the other way, a pick 6 that really would have changed the game, and they just missed opportunities. And then Nebraska, Dylan Raiola, Is he the real deal? He looked like it today, man. 33 of 42, 243, 2 touchdowns, was picking apart the Bearcats defense like a Thanksgiving turkey, just carving them like freaking Edward Scissorhands. Emmett Johnson, 25 for 108. And then Neziah Hunter had that nice catch in the end zone that they reviewed. They said he caught it. Dane Key had a touchdown as well. So that was the scoring for Nebraska. UC went on the board early, 3-0. And then it was 13-3 Nebraska. Disaster class at the end of the first half. Let's talk about two things that destroyed the Bearcats. It was third down conversions and the number, and obviously that leads to the time of possession discrepancy. But the third downs, 10 of 18. They were efficient. Also 1 of 2 on fourth down, a 2-yard touchdown pass. Cincy, meanwhile, 3 of 10 on third down. They did get both of their fourth downs in the game today, so you'll take that. But that was brutal. And then the end of first half, just walk us through it, Niehaus. Be an artist, illustrate for the people that did not see this game how we got another Satterfield masterclass to end a half.
Well, we got an absolute gift. Well, actually, I guess it didn't end up being a gift, but the refs gifted us a first down that we absolutely did not get. And then the next play, I guess karma struck. Sorsby kind of, I don't know if I'm putting that on Sorsby or not, but that was
Which
Goody.
one are you talking about?
That was Goody that fumbled, right?
You talking at the end?
At the end of the first half where he fumbled. So we were gifted a first down that we definitely didn't get. And then one of our receivers just gets pummeled.
I'm going to take it back a step further because I'm blaming the fact that we don't fall on a fumble the way that we should have fallen on it at the 40-yard line. Instead, we tried to scoop and score, which that would have been awesome.
Got it.
Would have been pretty awesome if he did, but he didn't. And instead, Raiola somehow recovers his own fumble. That forces them to pin the Bearcats back within the 9. And then that's where, don't ask me why, with 1:58 left, knowing what we knew about last year, we decided we had like 20 yards at that point through the air and we're trying to pass it. But Sorsby's pass definitely left Goody hung him out to dry a bit. But at the end of the day, you always got to kind of put the blame on the guy that fumbled the football, right?
Yeah, I think that was a good defensive play. So give credit to whoever hit that out. But and also give credit to Dylan Raiola. I mean, he had one play. I don't think it resulted in it. It wasn't the touchdown pass, but it was the RPO where it looked like he was running, sucked in a defender, and then just dished it right out. I mean, he does look good. So give credit to him. And we did not look good in the passing game. So no credit to us for that. But it is so disheartening to have that happen at the end of the first half when you're basically playing in front of 75,000 opposing fans. I mean, talk about a momentum shift where you're excited that you stopped them because they're getting the ball back at halftime as well. And then that happens. And it's like, I'm tweeting it and I'm like, man, another first half meltdown by Satterfield. And somebody's like, man, like, that's not Satterfield's fault. And I'm like, at some point it is. Like, he's the head coach. Like, you can't keep having these end of first half disasters. And also, like, speaking of coaching, I'm not just going to pile on Satterfield, but like, in what world is Chance Williams getting the rock in the second half instead of Tawee Walker? Why is a fourth string running back in? Tawee Walker looked good.
Yeah, he did.
Our running game looked good. And Tawee Walker's just on the bench. What are we doing?
And against Nebraska, like, that was one thing we heard from the Husker faithful. Like, you guys aren't going to run on us. We carved them up that way.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. There were a ton of gadget plays too.
We went away from the run early too, which we were behind the sticks a lot of the game. Whenever we were ahead of the sticks, it looked like Cincy was kind of humming. And then there would be some, like, we saw it first drive of the game, I think, where we picked up a big first down and the whistle blew, but the stadium was so loud no one heard it. So the play continued on and they give it one of these. They say false start, Cincinnati, number 67, 5-yard penalty, third down. And what do we do on third down? Screenplay. Yeah. Caldwell's blocking down the field, 20 yards.
I couldn't believe, I could not believe that first third down play. That bubble screen, 3rd and 9. I couldn't believe that. It was 3rd and 9, and we threw 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And it just, I don't know what, I just don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to feel. Like, it's pain. It's suffering. It's been dark in Clifton. I have people tweeting Satterfield's buyout, Wes Miller's buyout, and John Cunningham's buyout. And I'm like, this is what we've come to. This is what the fans have come to.
All right, we're gonna spin zone this because there's a lot of wrinkles in this. This is a tale that has many, many chapters. So let's kind of go back in time. This game was supposed to play during the COVID year, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the Big Ten, my facts may be slightly off, but the Big Ten that season, COVID, they didn't have non-conference, right? It was only conference schedule. So bunch of moving here, home and home arguments. Well, we're not playing here. It was supposed to be at Lucas Oil. Sounds like Cunningham agreed to move the game to Arrowhead for financial purposes to pocket some cash. And the interesting thing is that cash may be needed to potentially fire a coach, because that's what we're trending towards. Because look, at a certain point, 2017 moral victory, Nebraska may be good. At a certain point, you got to start winning football games. We've been doing post-game shows for every single football and basketball game for 2 years, and we lose every game. It feels like, man.
I get it that you need money for NIL just to field a competent roster. You got I'd rather win. I'd rather win. I'd rather play that game at Lucas Oil. Give us, save what did we net $2 million? Were we supposed to get 4 and we got 6 instead? Was that really worth $2 million? I mean, to me and you, sure. Me and you,
Nebraska
sure. But
has great fans. They would have had more fans at Lucas Oil, but you can't tell me that 25, 30,000 Cincy fans wouldn't have driven 90 minutes.
I would have been there. I would have been there.
It would have been a
100%.
completely different story had it been in Indianapolis. And look, when it comes down to it, that crowd was like the difference in the game.
Absolutely.
A false start goes one other way. Like that. That's how tight this thing was. Now, yards wise, when you look at the overall 353 compared to 271, actually, it wasn't that far that way. I mean, the Bearcats turned it over 2 times, lost time of possession by 19 minutes, had less snaps by, good Lord, it was about 30 less snaps than Nebraska, and they were 5 yards away from kicking a field goal to tie the game. Yeah, I didn't even break down how the ending was.
I was going to say, I was just about to say, I think we're overlooking
in the car. Was this a blowout? How did this game end? The Bearcats were driving with a chance to tie this thing up, or at least give their kicker, Steven Ruznick, a chance. And they were probably about 7 yards away from the line. He supposedly has a boot.
We were there. We were at the.
Sorsby threw an interception in the end zone on a jump ball, and just a devastating way to lose. We've seen it all.
I was gonna say, I feel like because our adrenaline was pumping because we were live on stream for the first time ever, at least personally, and that happened, that we just kind of overlooked it. But that was a terrible decision by Sorsby, and I don't want to just rag on Sorsby either, because he definitely got us back in that game with his feet.
No, he was great.
And he is tough. Again, he is tough.
He was great. He had receivers dropping balls. He missed one play and may have dipped out of the pocket 1 or 2 times
that was
early
a tough,
in the
but that
first
was
half, and not protected his and I thought we were humming early, man, with Gerd in at that fullback position blocking. I was like, damn, we got some players. And then it just was 3/4 of nothing. Then it was just we're running it down these guys' throats. We may be okay. And we may. That's the good thing. That's the positivity in all of this. You're shaking your head, Niehaus. You're like, season's over. That game truly means nothing.
I disagree.
Aside from the Nebraska fans coming in here saying, you guys are idiots. Aside from that, it truly means nothing.
I disagree completely. That we were on a national
goal in a season, though. It's to win of course. Our brand is already broken, Niehaus.
Okay, fair. But national stage, standalone game, pretty much, except for Luke Fickell barely beating Miami, Ohio. Shout out about that. But we have a chance to start 3-0 with a huge road win, technically, right? Not technically, hypothetically. We could have been ranked week 4. That was a huge change right there.
Was Arizona State even ranked when they were in the playoffs? This is the current state of the Big 12. It's you get to Big 12 play 0-0, and you hope that you only lose 1 or 2 games, and you may be in that title game and give yourself a chance. That's the positive spin in all of this. They didn't look so atrocious to the point where I'm like, season's done. It's just a lot of losing. And at a certain point, like if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, you're a loser. I mean, it's that simple.
Was that you at the end of the intro cursing Satterfield? Was that you live or was
Scott? Yeah, it was me. I remixed
was that in the intro or did you just say that?
Because
I mean, that was just, I had my heart ripped out of my chest and the intro plays and I just hear that and I couldn't help but crack up. I mean, that is exactly how Bearcat Nation feels right now. Like, golly, Satterfield, come on. Please win a game. Win a close game. Texas Tech last year, brutal. Pitt last year, brutal. Add this to the list. It sucks, Chuck. This sucks. Man. It just sucks.
Goes back multiple years. Back to double OT against Miami, Ohio in the debut year.
I can't even think about that right now. I am never one to completely jump on the fire the coach bandwagon. So I don't even want to go there. It's week one, like you said, like this, that would be crazy for me to even say that. So like, well, I don't know if it'd be crazy. I think people are listening. They're like, you wouldn't be crazy for saying that, but I'm not going to hop on that right now. I just need to see some like inexcusable passing game tonight. Inexcusable. That can't happen. That cannot happen.
No, it can't. I take notes during the game, Niehaus, and sometimes I tidy them up. Other times I just read them off live on air, what I'm thinking real time. You get a peel back of the curtain into my brain. First thing I wrote was Raiola was a freaking conductor with that crowd, man. He'd be like,
yeah.
You know, like he was getting them up, he was getting them down. Meanwhile, Sorsby's trying that and like, shut up, 75,000 Nebraska fans. So they definitely had that move. And again, a poverty move to play a home game on the road. But hey, sometimes you take the money where you can get it.
Oh my gosh.
I may be factually wrong in everything that I'm saying. It may have made a little more sense than just the financial aspect of it, but I can't see any reasoning. I don't know about you.
Do we hold up? Do we think Kirby just tossed in a Satterfield quote in the chat? That was one of the loudest environments I've ever been in. Do we think that's maybe a shot at his boss? Is that a shot at his boss? Like, just, I'm sure he was asked about it, so I'm sure it wasn't, but like, talk about being put in a tough situation. Like, and again, like here's the other spin about that though. Like, if you can't win these games, you're not a serious team anyway. So maybe I'm just blaming the whole fact of us having to play in front of all of the Nebraska fans. Maybe that's just the scapegoat, because you got to win those games in the Big 12 anyway. I don't think there's going to be an environment like that in the Big 12. There might be. I mean, look, we're brand new to the conference. It's not like I've been a diehard Big 12 fan my whole life.
No, dude.
Like
Nebraska
that, no.
Fans are built different.
But you still have to win a game.
They deserve
like
to
that.
be good with how good that fan base is.
They do.
They deserve to be
do.
good. I mean, that's a Thursday night, packing Arrowhead Stadium. Mm-hmm. They've been dog shit for forever, dude. Like, I was kind of joking, but serious when I was like, the last time I saw Nebraska on the national stage winning was when Jim Carrey went there, and I love you, man. You know, when he's in the corncob hat, and Bradley Cooper's like, is that? No. That's like
I think that's Yes Man. You've said I love you, man, twice.
I said it twice? Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
you'll get it. You'll get it the third time.
Yes
Hopefully
Man's actually a good one too. Anyways, what I was trying to say is, dude, they've made like 1 or 2 bowls in the last decade. Like, they've had a lot of 4 win seasons. They have not been a juggernaut. Spin Zone, maybe they actually are really good this season. This is the breakout, and since he just took them to the ropes, that's the Spin Zone, the positivity. But I'm running out of it, man.
I would love for Nebraska to be really good. I would love for that.
Let me get into more of the notes that we went through during this game. Jerseys were sweet. Thoughts on the red Cincy's that we busted out for the first time ever?
They were cool. They were cool. I would have loved to have seen UC get a jersey on Taylor Swift. Like, talk about a missed opportunity there. I mean, Travis Kelce, the hat he had, I got to find that.
That was sweet. They didn't show him much in the second half. I wonder if they just left.
They might have left. They might have left.
This is 13-3. fourth quarter, like let's go, Travis. Watch the rest listen to the rest on the radio. I hear Dan Horde's the best. So Scott dials up a jump ball, play 1. Like the guts, man. Like the guts. But then later in that first drive or second drive or first scoring drive, I should say, 4th and 2, 42-yard field goal. They elect for that instead of going for it, which, again, it's a game of inches. You get that first down, you somehow score a touchdown. That's the difference in the game. Did you like that decision at the time? Or what were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I did.
Just get some points on the board?
Yeah, I have nothing to say about that, honestly. I think that was fine. I guess it haunted us in the end, but I think that would be a little too critical. I think I get some points up there. Like the defense was playing well. I mean, it was a low scoring game, right?
The coverage was so soft though.
It was very
third downs. It was 3rd and 7, and they just run a little slant or a little.
There was a ton of cushion. There was a ton of cushion. We were really afraid of them hurting us over the top.
And they really didn't.
No.
It was all underneath.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Another positive spin zone is Dante Corleone, man. I don't know. It's hard to just watch the nose tackle the whole game. Obviously, you're looking at the quarterback, while watching football on TV. But, like, there were some plays that, like, dude, he just disrupts. He's just a disruptor. And that one hit he put on Raiola on 3rd down early in the first half, he obliterated him. So, did you leave me, Chuck?
No, I'm here. Don't worry. I figured we'd welcome Kirby in.
Okay. Is Kirby gonna speak, or you just?
No, this is actually me. My camera died.
Okay.
Yeah, it's late, dude. The camera's been on for like 5 hours getting ready for the show.
Got it.
Cool. It's cool.
Yeah. Hey, we move on.
No one needed to see me anyways. Back to the notes. Back to the trusty dusty notes to figure out more of what went down in this game that was on my mind. Dante Corleone's going to be a 1st or 2nd rounder. That's a thought. Dude's a stud. Again, more coverage being soft. Our punt coverage seems to be unreal. That's something to look at as the season goes on. Great punting from Fletcher and just great coverage whenever we had that opportunity. There was a moment in the game where I truly wondered who our receivers were. Like the first 3 drives, we were throwing to each, and I was like, who is 10? I'm like, who is that? Who is this guy? It's a weird situation when you go into a season and truly have no idea who anyone is. I put Nebraska was nails on 3rd down. I'm officially a Matthew McDoom stan. This guy is a legend. I already know it. And then he gave up a touchdown. And then the scoop in the score instead of falling on it was something else that I wrote down. Anyways, Niehaus, you got anything else? The callers, this is the only live call-in show. And, oftentimes we get many, and oftentimes people are like, it's literally like 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're getting any callers tonight. That was an incredible catch by Hunter over Matthew McDoom. That was a really good play. I don't know what else to say. I will say I think I might have overreacted a tad bit. That's on me by saying we're not winning the Big 12. We can win the Big 12. I hope I don't get clipped. Like I hope that's not like used for UC, because I'm pro UC. Let's just get that out there. Like I hope the team's not like, look at this guy, nobody believes in us. Like, I'll believe in you guys. I got to see it. I think the defense looked good. The run game looked good. The passing, again, bad. Like, just like the end of last year. So I don't know. I'm not out on us yet. I'm excited. It was fun to watch, except it was excruciating also at the same time. That's all I got.
That's all my camera had. Apparently.
Yeah, what is this?
I don't know, dude. I figured I could just flip on like my computer camera, and apparently, actually, you know what? I wonder if it's being blocked. I bet. Watch this.
They're showing you. Oh, there we go.
I'm a magician. Good to see ya. The money line magician, I should say, was not kind to the Bearcats today. However, if you took the points, You can keep a few of those points.
right.
Vegas Bearcats cover.
right.
Good teams cover. Are we great? No. But good teams cover. And the Bearcats do cover in game number 1. However, we're 0-1. Bowling Green is next up. So is Northwestern State. I can promise you there will not be any buzz surrounding the Bearcats until we get to Kansas in Big 12 play. That's just what happens when you have had 2 straight losing seasons, a coach on the hot seat, the Bengals getting ready to start. I guess the Reds kind of still fighting for a
They got us.
spot.
They got us to football season. Hold up, Chuck. There's going to be some buzz for the Bowling Green game. The Bowling Green game. I mean, they got. Have you seen Pudge the cat? Have you seen Pudge the cat? You haven't. You're not on Twitter like I am. You got to get. You got to get Bowling Green's live mascot. Look up Pudge the cat. It's. I'm worried. I'm worried about it. Let's just put it that way. Eddie George, head coach
How about
of
that?
Bowling Green. So there's some buzz.
Yeah.
There's some.
All right, that's it. Bearcats lose game 1 of the season, 20-17 to the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Had a chance to go 90 yards, win the game. They were about 7 yards away from field goal range to tie it up. Under a minute to go, but still plenty of time to pick up those 7 yards. They went for the distance. They went for the touchdown, interception. That is it. And that's it for the show. See you, everyone.